Welcome back, guys. So we do love our ChatGPTs and our Midjourneys and our Stable Diffusion, but what else can we do with AI? What can we use ChatGPT for and Midjourney and all these other programs? Can we combine them to create something else? Are there any applications we can use today with all these innovations? Well, I'm about to share with you some really cool AI websites and applications I have found. Let's get into it.
Up first, we've all annoyed our friends and family asking them for recommendations when we travel somewhere. Well, we no longer have to do that. We now have the itinerary, which is an AI-powered travel assistant. What it does is you give it a certain time frame and where you're traveling, and it'll tell you exactly the best stuff to do in that place on those dates. Watch. And here it is. So you can save or share this information, and it'll give you day by day the things that you should be doing, with pictures, of course. Now, on day one, you arrive and you go to the beach. It'll tell you what times are the best and which beaches would be the best to enjoy the sun and the ocean. Then it'll suggest the Honolulu Museum of Art and then a sunset dinner cruise. Of course, all those circles you see are specific recommendations which you can click through and see what's the best choice for you. Next up, we got Converse AI, which is the next gen smart AI chat assistant. Not only can you automate certain responses with a certain tone, but it'll also help you come up with witty answers or smart answers or positive answers based on the message you've received. So you'll never run out of things to say, and you'll always have something fun to answer. Now it will also summarize messages that you receive from friends who tend to write a little bit too much, so you'll get a short version of everything they said. And you'll be able to generate a reply if you're too lazy to type the same amount of text that they did. What's also interesting is that it'll allow you to reply in any language. So you'll be a polyglot. You'll be able to answer in French, English, Japanese, Chinese, you name it. They'll think you're a genius. If you like Converse AI, you can always sign up for early access at converseai.co. Now, for the programmers out there, we got an AI-driven solution that helps you find the right command for Git. In this case, how do I clone a repo from GitHub? And it'll give you the GitHub command. It'll do that, of course, for any Git command that you can think of. Next up, we got Storied, or StoryD, that will allow you to create a presentation within seconds. You just give it a title, some of the ideas, perhaps some images you wanted to use. If not, it can produce the images for you. You can add some charts and it'll create the type of chart that you chose, of course based on the data you give it. You'll have your professional presentation in no time. Now, we all know how stressful it can be to pick a gift for somebody on an occasion. AIGiftForYou.com will let you easily select the relationship you have with the person, their age, their gender, what kind of interests they have, and it'll find the perfect gift idea for you. And it's usually not socks. Now, we all have our favorite podcasts that we need to hear, whether it's Joe Rogan, Lex Friedman, or any other. But now, if you don't have time to listen to 2.5 hours, this AI tool can summarize the whole thing for you. It's called Cast Magic. At a click of a button, it'll generate the information that you want to hear. You can specify, you can ask it to timestamp, or the 10 most important quotes, or to summarize the whole thing in one big text block. You can even ask it to generate a tweet based on some of the most important points talked about, and then you can tweet that. Another really cool one is Color GPT. You can use it on your phone, point your phone anywhere, and it'll give you the exact color code for that color that you're pointing at, which you can then reproduce in an image you're creating in Photoshop, etc. Next up, we got Synthesia, which will generate videos from plain text, and you'll have 60 different languages and accents to choose from, and you'll have an AI video talking and generating exactly what you wrote. Now, I just did this, and I'm going to show you the results. As you can see here, we're creating a free video. You can select one of the templates, a demo, a sales pitch, a learning and development, compliment, and a how-to video. So we chose learning and development. The video will be sent to your email. Unfortunately, I had pressed send before I had changed the text, so I got the base text that was there, the generic one. But it'll do for now, just for you to get an idea.
Hey, Anna. Welcome to the course. I look forward to activating your prior knowledge and preparing you for your learning journey. Be sure to bring the following course materials to your first session.
Next up, we got Luca, or Luca. Basically, it's going to give you the chance to create a whole brand from scratch. It's asking us to pick our industry. We're going to pick clothing brand, pick some logos we like. We will pick for clothing, let's see. This looks okay, this looks alright. I like this for clothing. Perhaps this one and this one. Now let's continue. Let's pick some colors. They give you some words that are associated with that color, like royalty, power, nobility, luxury, depth, trust, loyal, confidence. So let's go with royalty. In fact, it seems like we can pick two, so let's go with both. The name of your company, I created one called Odious, and the slogan, like $1 million. Next, I picked fashion clothes. Next, it's generating a logo. Ooh, I kind of like this one. We're spoiled for choice. Really spoiled for choice. Let's see more. I wasn't ready for that many. Let's go with this one. Now, so this is how it would look on all your documents, on your phone as a company, on a card, which you can obviously share, and then all the other brand essentials you can see here. You can change the color palette. Obviously, you can still play around with it. This is how a t-shirt would look. I like it. I like it. I think we got ourselves a brand. And then you just download it and share it with your team. Here we have Postwise, which is an AI writer for Twitter specifically. I'm going to show you how that works. So basically you can select a single tweet or a thread. We selected a thread. The advantages of integrating AI into everyday life. You can obviously write whatever you want. Here's what we got. We got 6 different choices. You can pick one of them, and then you can either schedule it, post it immediately. You can ask the AI to create a thread based on this, and you can add images. Obviously, you can add another tweet manually, and then ask it to produce something here if you want to. And then you go to grow. Here you can see auto retweet, so it'll automatically retweet it for you at specific times. You can have auto plug, which allows you to post something after a specific number of likes. So after likes, you'll get a post. You'll get a reply. For example, you can say, we can put a 50 here, and then when it hits 50 likes, it'll automatically generate a message that's a reply to your original message saying, thank you very much, guys, etc., etc., whatever you want to add. And then you can auto DM, which we don't like doing. And you can spread the post. If it's a thread, you can make it add another tweet to the thread naturally on normal delays, for example, every 10 seconds or every minute, etc., so that it looks like you're writing it personally and it's not a bot doing it for you. Here's the tweet that we got. It created the thread for us. This is a thread about the future of AI. I believe it's 5 posts. Or even 7, and it'll keep retweeting that every hour or every couple of hours, I guess. Maybe 3 or 4 different times it'll retweet it, and we'll see how many views we get in the end. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed our suggestions. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this kind of content, so we know that we should make more research on AI tools and share them with you. Shout out to Rowan Chung for sharing some of those, and that's it. I'll see you soon.